If you scroll through Instagram, there seems to be so many people who are constantly traveling. If you're wondering, how do I do that? Keep watching this video and I'm going to tell you the 10 easiest ways to start working online. And for more advice on living the digital nomad life, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you can be notified every Tuesday when new videos go live. So if you're new to this channel, my name is Malina. I am a full-time digital nomad. My number one career goal was to figure out how to work remotely, be location independent without starving to death and living on the streets. It took years for me to figure out exactly how to do it, and I'm really hoping this video saves you some of that trial and error and gives you a better idea of where to start. So the first one that I want to point out is transitioning your current in-person job into a remote position. So obviously this doesn't work if you are a dentist or a surgeon, but if you have a job that is done mainly on the computer or on the phone, it's totally possible for you to do this. Now, the number one important thing to remember about this is you have to be irreplaceable at your job, bring so much value that your boss is willing to do whatever it takes to keep you there. So the key to this one is slowly transitioning and proving that you're still getting the work done, you're still bringing the value to the table. So number two kind of goes hand in hand with number one. It is finding a remote 9-to-5. If you are interested in going this route, I highly recommend just setting up a website with a portfolio of your work, your CV, and a few testimonials to really back up who you are and what you can do. Here are some great sites to find remote job postings. Number three is selling online. This could be through an online store, drop shipping, or maybe fulfilled by Amazon. But downfall with this is that you are going to have to invest a little bit of money, and you really need to invest a little bit of time to really figure out what products you're going to sell. Number four is e-learning, and this industry, it's huge. I read the other day that it's going to be a $325 billion industry by 2025. So if you are an expert at something, I highly recommend you check it out. And there are so many avenues for this. There's, ebooks, there's YouTube, there's course creation, and there's also services like Skillshare. So definitely check that out if you are really good at one thing in particular. So number five is consigning online. And don't get me wrong, off the bat, there are some people who do this as their full-time gig and they make like $100,000 a year on it, which is just mind-boggling to me. But for me, I use it as a way to make a couple hundred extra bucks per month, especially if you are living the digital nomad life and traveling a lot. You really don't have a lot of space and you don't want to spend all that money on storage. I highly recommend checking it out. For me, I use Poshmark and I really like it. I think it's really easy. I highly recommend just sticking to one platform because this is one of those things that in the beginning, when you're starting to list stuff, that's what takes so much time. But once you get it set up, it's super easy. If you're interested in finding out more about Poshmark, you can check it out right here. So I'm just curious so far, do any of these jobs especially interest you? It would give me a great idea of videos to do in the future, so drop them in the comments below. Number six is teaching English online. And this is a really great side hustle while you're building something else for yourself. When I started traveling full-time, I taught online to supplement my income. It's really easy because you can set your schedule periodically and you really don't have to do it every single day. You can just plug in when you're available, only teach those days, and it's super in demand right now. So I really highly recommend you check it out. This is the site that I did it through. It's called GoGoKid. Check it out. Number seven is freelance writing. It's a really great avenue if you are great with words because every single business nowadays has to have a website and they need copywriting for that website. There are a few really good courses on Udemy if you want to check them out on how to get started with freelance writing. Number eight is kind of obvious, but it is blogging or influencing, whatever you want to call it. This is a really great avenue because it doesn't depend on your location, but it's super competitive. It's really hard to get into unless you already have a following. If you have a niche idea for a blog, I think it's a great avenue. But otherwise, if you're just wanting to do fashion and travel, you really have to think about what sets you apart and how you're gonna make it. Number nine is digital marketing. This is mainly what I do, so I could go on and on and on about it. This one is really great because it's pretty broad, but every business this day and age has to have some type of social media presence, has to have an online presence, and a lot of them really don't know where to start. Number 10 is being a virtual assistant. It's super straightforward. You're just helping somebody stay organized, doing the tasks they need you to help, and you're just doing it remotely. If you're interested in more details about becoming a digital nomad, download my free ebook here or in the description box below, and check out these videos next. Also, please subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time a new video goes live. And share this video with your friend who always talks about ditching the 9 to 5. Thanks for watching.